If you are looking for meals that are healthy, meals that will keep you full, and meals that are affordable, this is the What I Eat in a Week video for you. None of these foods are particularly fancy or appealing, and they're somewhat repetitive, so there's not a lot going on, but these meals will give you the necessary nutrients and proteins that you need throughout the day, and they are very affordable. So with that being said, let's go ahead and just get right on to day number 1, Monday. So I start off my day with black coffee. You don't necessarily need to have this, but I actually like the taste of coffee a lot. I just keep it black. I'm using this Walmart brand coffee. It's surprisingly really good. So don't knock off that Walmart coffee because it's pretty tasty. So for breakfast, I start off with 2 fried eggs. I have this little griddle thing that makes cooking eggs really easy. It takes 6 minutes and you literally do no work. And I make sure to add salt. If I had black pepper, I would put it on there, but I don't. And then I have oatmeal with Greek yogurt on the side. I season my oatmeal with a little bit of honey or maple syrup, cinnamon, a little bit of turmeric, and chia seeds. I mix that all together, and then my Greek yogurt I keep plain or add a little bit of honey or maple syrup, and this is a very good combination. Lots of protein to start off the day. Now for lunch we have a little bit more going on here. I have avocados, which I do salt. Avocados can be a little bit expensive depending on where you get it from. I also have a baked potato, really simple. All I have is butter and salt. If I had black pepper, as always, I would put it on there. And on the side here I have these lentils, which I cooked with nothing but salt and cut up some onions. And then I also have this spicy rice, which I used by taking crushed red peppers, a little bit of paprika, some crushed garlic powder and onion powder, and salt and olive oil, and I cooked it all together to give it this nice orangey color, because this is white rice instead of brown, so the flavor itself is not good, so I had to put a lot of seasoning on it. And I'll be eating this for the next few days because I make this in large portions, so it's a lot easier to consistently eat this. And lastly, my quote-unquote dinner, I had some bagels for the first few days, so I was eating those. These are everything bagels, so it has a lot of onion, garlic, sesame seeds, poppy seeds, things like that. I add the cream cheese, and then on the side I just have some blueberry and raspberries. I just love fruit and how the combination goes. Tuesday, we're starting the day with the same coffee, very simple. Now for breakfast here, I had scrambled eggs with salt and those crushed red peppers. If I had black pepper, I would add it. And then I have a little bit of raspberries here. And then on the side, I have Greek yogurt, which I have seasoned with a little bit of maple syrup, chia seeds, and blueberries. Yet again, this is gonna give you a lot of protein right in the morning, and I just love scrambled eggs, they're incredible. Now for lunch here, I kept the same spicy rice and lentils, but this time I made baked carrots. These are incredible. All I do is add a little bit of olive oil, salt, and I have this seasoning mix called Everything But the Bagel. I got this from Trader Joe's. This is the holy grail of seasonings. This is incredible. This gives so much flavor to the carrots. And now for dinner, I had a little bit of this lentil spaghetti. It looks like a lot, but it's actually not that much right now. And I use the lentil spaghetti because it has a lot more protein than their basics. And this is the tomato sauce that I use for it. Tomato basil. This adds a lot of flavor. It's very good. I use salt and a little bit of butter to make it a little bit more creamy, and after that I followed it up with this bagel with the same exact thing, some raspberries and blueberries on the side. Wednesday, I had green tea instead of coffee. You know, you gotta mix it up every now and then. And for breakfast, I had 2 griddled eggs, and then on the side, I had some oatmeal and Greek yogurt again, but this time I just topped it with a few blueberries. Lunch, really simple, lentils and spicy rice again, and then my baked potato. Like I said, I eat a lot of the same thing until it's all gone, so my meals are pretty repetitive. And then last meal of the day, we're gonna have the bagel again, but instead of blueberries, we have blackberries and raspberries. Thursday, we're starting it off with black coffee. We're having the same exact breakfast as yesterday, the oatmeal and eggs. This Thursday was actually Thanksgiving, so I'm giving you guys a little bit of a crazy meal. I actually made some mashed potatoes this day, and I made quinoa and corn and carrots. For quinoa, I seasoned this with just some salt, olive oil, and that everything but the bagel seasoning mix that makes quinoa taste incredible. If you don't like quinoa by itself, that little bit of seasoning makes a huge difference. Mashed potatoes are actually really easy to make. All I did, since I didn't have milk at the time, was boil the potatoes, mash them, and then just add butter and salt, and that's all I needed for that. They're incredible. I love mashed potatoes, but I don't make them often. Carrots, you already know what I did. I actually kind of got them a little crispy, which makes them even better. The corn just came out of the can. I just added a little bit of salt, and that's all I did. The lentils, as always, were made the exact same with just a little bit of cut up onions, and that was what I made for Thanksgiving. It was pretty simple, but it tastes very, very good. And then for my quote-unquote dinner, I had a bagel with the regular blueberry and raspberries, and I also had a little bit of Greek yogurt with some blueberries. I actually ate a lot this day. I was pretty hungry for whatever reason, so that was what my dinner was. Lots of protein this day. Friday, starting off strong with my basic black coffee. Breakfast, we're repeating it again. 2 griddled eggs with oatmeal and Greek yogurt with some blueberries. Lunch, we had some leftover quinoa, carrots, a baked potato, and avocados. I love avocados. If I could have them every day, I would, but avocados really make these meals incredible. And then last meal of the day, I just had some Greek yogurt and blueberries. Saturday, I had black coffee again. I forgot to show it all the way, so it's like a few drops left, so it looks orange. Breakfast, I kept it simple. I had some yogurt with just blueberry and raspberries, and then on the side, I had a Greek yogurt, so instead of putting it in the oatmeal, I just kept it separate. Lunch was really basic. I just had a potato and some quinoa and corn, and then in the afternoon, my last meal was lentil spaghetti, which actually, this is a lot of spaghetti right here, so I got a lot of protein from this meal, and that was my bigger meal of the day, basically. And finally on Sunday here I have green tea. This is the brand that I'm using. Breakfast I had 3 griddled eggs today and Greek yogurt with blueberries and raspberries. My last meal of the day was very, very filling. I had the spicy rice, lentils, corn, and tuna. I actually really like fish, but it's pretty expensive. And canned tuna has too much mercury to eat every day, so I have tuna maybe 1 to 3 times a week. This week I only had it once, and this meal just kept me full the entire day. Tuna I just season with salt. You can add lemon if you would like, but I just keep it pretty basic. I actually like how it tastes, so I don't mind it that much. And everything else was, you already know how I made it. With that being said, if you want to see more cooking videos, food videos, I have some linked up here that you can go ahead and check out. I don't do this type of video too often, but if you enjoy this type of content, I will make more if you want to see some more. But thank you so much for watching, and until next time, wow, have a beautiful day. What did I do?